Right now, quietly behind the scenes, the United States is building the most advanced military arsenal since the Cold War. Stealth bombers that can disappear into thin air, nuclear submarines that can hide for 40 years, and weapons that fly so fast you can't even see them coming. This isn't science fiction. It's happening now. And by the mid-2030s, the world's balance of power will look very different. Meet the B-21 Raider, the Air Force's brand new stealth bomber. It first flew in 2023, and it's designed to do something almost no aircraft on Earth can do. Slip deep into enemy airspace, strike, and vanish before radar ever knew it was there. Each B-21 costs around $700 million, and the Air Force wants at least 100 of them. Why so many? Because older bombers would last minutes in a modern air defense environment. The B-21 is built to survive and win in places U.S. aircraft haven't dared enter in decades. Deep underground, America is replacing a weapon older than most of the people who operate it. The Minuteman III ICBM, first deployed in the 1970s. Its replacement is the LGM-35A Sentinel, coming online in 2029 and built to keep the land-based nuclear force alive through the 2070s. The cost? Over $130 billion, more than the GDP of countries like Hungary or Ukraine. But this is the backbone of America's nuclear deterrent. If everything else fails, the Sentinel does not. Imagine a machine the size of a skyscraper that lives underwater and vanishes for months at a time without anyone knowing where it is. That is the Columbia-class ballistic missile submarine, the replacement for the Ohio-class fleet. There will be 12 of them, each carrying 16 Trident II D5 nuclear missiles. The first boat, the USS District of Columbia, begins patrols around 2031. Price tag, about $9.5 billion each, roughly the cost of a major international airport. But these submarines are the ultimate guarantee of U.S. nuclear deterrence. If everything above the ocean is destroyed, these ships ensure the U.S. can still strike back. While the B-21 rules the skies from above, America is building a new apex predator to dominate air combat, NGAD, the next-generation air dominance fighter. It will replace the F-22 by the early 2030s using AI co-pilots, drone wingmen, adaptive engines, advanced networking, and stealth beyond anything we've seen before. Each jet might cost over $300 million, making it the most expensive aircraft ever built. And that's just the Air Force. The U.S. Navy is building its own version for aircraft carriers. While NGAD takes shape, the F-35 Lightning II remains the backbone of U.S. and allied air power. Over 980 have been delivered worldwide, more than any other fifth-gen aircraft ever. The U.S. alone plans to operate about 2,400 of them. And the newest Block 4 upgrades add improved sensors, better radar, and advanced weapons to keep the F-35 dominant into the 2040s. Think of the F-35 as the iPhone of fighter jets, constantly updated, constantly improving. The Army is doing its own transformation. After decades of relying on Black Hawks and Apaches, the U.S. is shifting to the Future Vertical Lift program. Leading the pack is the V-280 Valor, a tiltrotor helicopter that will replace the Black Hawk by 2030. It flies farther, faster, and with more digital integration than anything the Army has fielded before. Another aircraft, the Future Attack Reconnaissance Aircraft, will replace older scout helicopters and bring next-gen speed and sensors to the battlefield. This is where things get intense. Hypersonic weapons travel over 5 times the speed of sound, so fast that from Washington, D.C. to New York would take under 2 minutes. The U.S. is developing Army, long-range hypersonic weapon, Navy, conventional prompt strike, Air Force, ARRW, and the new hypersonic attack cruise missile. By 2025 to 2026, many of these systems will be fully operational. These weapons change everything, because you cannot defend against what you cannot see coming. Missile defense is also leveling up. Systems like THAAD, Aegis, and the Next Generation Interceptor are being upgraded for both ballistic and hypersonic threats. Meanwhile, the U.S. Space Force is deploying new satellite constellations for early warning, navigation, and secure communications. Space isn't just up there anymore. It's now one of the most important battlefields on Earth. All of these systems, jets, ships, satellites, missiles, are being tied together by one massive project. JADC2, Joint All-Domain Command and Control. Think of it as the military's version of the internet, connecting every sensor, every platform, every weapon in real time. Faster decisions, better awareness, total integration. By the mid-2030s, America's next-generation force will be fully operational. B-21 stealth bombers, NGAD fighters, Columbia-class submarines, Sentinel ICBMs, hypersonic missiles, next-gen space systems. This is the most ambitious modernization in decades. A message to every nation watching. America isn't preparing for yesterday's wars. It's preparing for the threats of tomorrow. What do you think? Is this modernization necessary? Or is the next global arms race already here? If this breakdown gave you a clearer look at the future of military power, hit like and subscribe. And there's another video waiting for you right here when you're ready.